Hola a todos, ¿cómo están? Espero que estén bien. Yo soy tu profesor de español, yo soy Ed Rocha. Hoy es miércoles, a mí me gusta los miércoles, hay mucho sol afuera. There's a lot of sun. Hi everybody, I hope you guys are all doing fantastic on this beautiful, beautiful Wednesday. Today, we are going to continue our quest to finish level B. We are so close. I think in one more week, we're going to finish all of level B. So if you've been watching me or have gone back and saw the videos, you've done a lot of Espanol. And as we've started now to increase our vocabulary, we now can pronunciate things super easy. You can escuchar y repetir, muy fácil. We've been adding verbs and conjugating verbs. I'm not going to go into why we're doing it. You're just going to kind of keep getting into the routine of just repeating after me and writing a little bit, but memorize them, learn them, not a problem. Don't worry about the structures, the grammar points, just learn them. Okay, everybody, so today nosotros vamos a leer una historia que se llama La vida en el estanque. La vida en el estanque. So, ¿qué es un estanque? It looks like tank, right? So where I come from in Texas, a tank is actually a man-made pond. So we would go to the tank and you can jump in sometimes, you go fishing there, but it's basically a pond. La vida en el estanque. Ok, chicos, muy, muy bien. Aquí vamos. La vida en el estanque. Hay plantas en el estanque. Plantas. Hay peces en el estanque. Pez. Hay caracoles en el estanque. Caracoles. Hay insectos en el estanque. Insectos. Hay patos en el estanque. Los patos. Hay tortugas. Tortugas en el estanque. Hay castores en el estanque. Hay niños jugando, or hay niños en el estanque. Muy bien. So the verb here is H-A-Y. It's a special verb. Comes from the verb haber, which is there is or there are. Okay, so this is actually, these three letters, H-A-Y, are pronounced I. So everybody repeat after me. I, like I, right? I, H-A-Y, I. And it literally means there is or there are, singular or plural. So for example, if I say hay un bolígrafo, it literally means there is a pen. Hay un bolígrafo. Hay un libro. Hay un libro. Aquí está. Hay un libro. There is a book. Hay un libro. Hay papel. H-A-Y. There is or there are paper. Hay papel. I. H-A-Y. I. So if I say, ¿qué tienes en tu cuarto? What do you have in your room? You can say I have, or you can say there is or there are. So hay una mesa. There's a table. Hay una mesa. Hay una silla. There is a chair. Hay una lámpara. There's a lamp. And there is or there are un árbol, a tree. Hay un ventilador. Hay un ventilador. There is a fan. There is or there are. So let's read the story one more time. Now we know what I means. There is or there are. Muy bien. La vida, the life in a tank. Hay plantas en el estanque. Hay peces en el estanque. Hay caracoles en el estanque. Hay insectos en el estanque. Hay patos en el estanque. Hay tortugas en el estanque. Hay castores en el estanque. Hay niños en el estanque. There are kids en el estanque. Muy bien. So the verb today is hay, there is or there are. Okay, there is or there are, hay. And if you say, ¿qué hay allí? ¿Qué hay allí? What's there? What is there? There is or there are. Hay, what is there? ¿Qué hay allí? Muy bien. Perfecto. Ayer nosotros leímos otra historia y aprendimos otro verbo. So we're going to do a quick review. Vamos a revisar la historia de ayer, yesterday's story. And yesterday's story was Vamos animales. Let's go animals. Vamos, let's go. I hope you guys were telling your parents and your friends and brothers and sisters, vamos, let's go. La vaca va en un carro. El cerdo va en una bicicleta. El chivo va en un barco. El perro va en un tren. El pájaro va en patines. El pato va en un avión. El gato va a caballo. Vamos, animales. Muy bien. So one of my really good friends, Muriel, who I haven't seen in forever, Muriel, we met in London, and now she's living in France. Bonjour, Muriel. Ça va? J'espère que tout va bien. Bon. So she asked a question yesterday on the comment section, which is a great question. What about vosotros? What does that mean? What about vosotros? Okay, everybody. So the verb from yesterday was ir, and ir means to go. And I said yo voy, tú vas, él va, nosotros or nosotras vamos, and ellos, ellas, and ustedes van. So repita una vez más. Yo voy, tú vas, él, ella, usted va. Nosotros vamos and ellos van. And she asked, great question, what about vosotros? Or vosotras? So, Muriel, prepare yourself because I've made some people upset by doing this. So at Rola, we teach what's called international Spanish. And the idea, and this is a little bit of a history lesson, but Spanish is spoken by, I believe, about 16 or 20 countries in the world. All of the Spanish-speaking countries came together and made an agreement, a treaty, that they would speak the same exact Spanish and have the same exact grammar rules. So we have a treaty and we have standard rules that apply across all of the countries. So when somebody asks, what kind of Spanish you teach? That's actually a bad question. There aren't different types of Spanish. There's one Spanish. We might have different accents and our pronunciation might be the same, or we might have different jargon, but it's all the same. It's technically one Spanish, and we have a treaty or an agreement that says we're going to speak one Spanish, and these are the rules. For example, Portuguese, the two biggest countries who speak Portuguese are Brazil in South America and Portugal in Europe. Those countries, and then there's some African countries who also speak Portuguese as an official language. Those countries did not get together and did not come to an agreement. And so there are some grammar structure differences between Portuguese from Portugal and Portuguese from Brazil. Spanish is not the case. So to Muriel's question, Muriel asked, what happens to vosotros? So in international Spanish, you have a lot to memorize. Tú tienes muchas cosas que aprender. You have a lot of things to memorize. So vosotros, right here, means you all. You all. That means ustedes. It could be me. It could mean this. I'm going to change my color here. So ustedes is you all. I want you guys to write that down over here. So you all equals ustedes. Okay, and in English, it's y'all. Okay, y'all. So in Spanish, we have ustedes. And ustedes is you all, it's plural of this one. Usted, ustedes, it's plural, okay? Vosotros also means you all. And everywhere in the world, if you use ustedes as you all, everybody will understand it. Everybody. It's not a problem, even people from Spain. The only people in the entire world, a Spanish-speaking world, who use vosotros are actually only from Spain. Okay, we have another thing called vos, which is different. Some countries use that, but vosotros, the only people in the Spanish-speaking world who use it is Spain. And because Spanish people from Spain can understand ustedes, this you all, instead of that you all, at Rola, we skip it. It's not wrong. It's just one less thing that you have to memorize. But if you can remember that you all is vosotros and ustedes, you'll be fine. And if you use ustedes and you understand vosotros and you know it exists, you'll be okay. So ahora, that's your little history lesson, a little grammar lesson, Muriel. But repeat after me. Yo voy, tú vas, él, ella, usted va, nosotros, nosotras vamos, and then ellos, ellas, ustedes van. Okay, and then in one of my classes, I can explain to you that vosotros is the plural of tú, and we all know that tú is you informal, and usted is you formal. Usted, tú, vosotros, usted, ustedes. So, muy bien. Let's go back to la historia de hoy, and the verb today was I, H-A-Y, there is or there are. I, repeat after me. I, que hay, what is there? What's there? Que hay. Muy bien. Una vez más. La vida en estanque. Ahora voy a leer muy rápido. Now I'm going to read very quickly. La vida en el estanque. Hay plantas en el estanque. Hay peces en el estanque, hay caracoles en el estanque, hay insectos en el estanque, hay patos en el estanque, hay tortugas en el estanque, hay castores en el estanque, hay niños en el estanque. Okay, muy bien. Para la tarea, for homework, I want you to write I 5 times. I, H-A-Y. And then you're going to put a noun after that and tell me what is there. Okay, you can say there is a pen, there is a book, there is a plant, there is a watch or a clock, there is a computer, and try to find those words in Spanish. And like here, if you notice, there's nothing between I and then what comes after it, right? I castores, I tortugas, and that's a full sentences. That's a subject, verb, and noun. Hay patos, hay insectos, hay caracoles, hay peces. There are fish. Muy bien, everybody. And then, so today we read La vida en el estanque, life in a tank. We learned about I, and I translates as there is or there are. Reviewed yesterday, vamos animales, let's go animals, vamos, and the verb ir, yo voy, tú vas, él va, nosotros vamos, ellos van. And you also learned why we don't teach vosotros, which means you all informal, because we use ustedes, and everybody understands ustedes, which means you all. Muy bien todos, muchísimas gracias. Thank you very much. Drop your name in the comment section, hit like, hit share, invite your friends, but comment. If you haven't seen the videos from yesterday or the rest of the week, go back and watch children's Spanish, because we're almost done with level B. So we have about one more week, a week and a half of doing level B. And then we're going to spend a little time reviewing them and going back and doing a quick review on some of them so that we can make sure that you understand them. Now that you have more Spanish, they might make more sense if we go back a little bit. And then we're going to move on to nivel C, level C. Muy bien, adiós, muchísimas gracias y hasta mañana.